What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Summer Career Mode. It's episode number 17 and possibly the season finale. If not, then the penultimate episode of the season, where with 7 games to go in the championship. We are 7 points behind Leeds, but they have got the game in hand and they've got a goal difference as well. If we are to finish top 2 and this is to be the season finale, I'd say we need to win at least 6, but probably all 7 of our remaining fixtures and go 100%. Otherwise it will be playoffs once again for Oxford United, as we are right now 11 clear of Bristol City in 7th. And there's very little danger of us dropping out of the top 6. So very similar scenario to last season. Have to win them all to make the top 2, otherwise it's playoffs once again. Our first remaining 7, Portsmouth away at Fratton Park. Finally, after a 3-month absence, Higgins, the boy wonder, is back in the starting 11 after the broken toe. Gutted, man. I mean, he definitely would have joined the 40 club had he not got that injury. And would we be closer to Leeds right now? I think so. There's a couple of games we didn't win where if he was out there, we probably would have at least got a point. But, yeah, one of those things. Injury's part of the game. Just unlucky he was down for that moment there as he almost got an early assist. Flicking it on. Brand keeps it alive. It'll drop to Teddy Lowe, who fires one just wide. When he's in the team, he's a danger up top. He is the danger. Well, that was awful. Terrible start to the episode. Goalless draw. Our winning run ends after 3. And I'm saying it now. Leeds United, congratulations, because you may be caught by someone else, but it definitely isn't going to be us. Even with 6 games to go, it's playoffs, no doubt about it. Right, final 3 scouting updates to the season. Let's see what we got. Well, I often say that in the final month it takes someone special to make my academy from here. However, Hugh Seymour's potential range is now finalised at around 88 to 94, so he will definitely have potentially special. He's 14 though, so a long-term target of mine, but definitely someone deserves one. I could give one to Ellis Hartley as well, and Bobby Freeman too, but I think I'm just going to choose the one, because again, I do want to keep this side quite multinational. I'll go with Bobby Freeman, because that stamina looks like he could be really good already at 17, and I'll let Ellis Hartley go. And from Costa Rica, is there anyone making it? Oh, right at the end, Victor Alonso. I'm going to give him a scholarship, but I'll let the others go. And I really want someone from Lithuania, which means to every country we scouted. Yep, that'll probably do it. We've got at least one player. So, where was he there? There's a good lad there, actually, fair. Janko Askas. Who was the one? Is it Butkus? Yeah, Elada Butkus, who looks even better, to be fair. I'll give him a scholarship and let the others go. So how do they look in the academy? Yeah, that lad Seymour definitely looks the best out of the bunch, I would say. Alonso could be quite good as well. So could Butkus. But yeah, the best, I think. The best 2 are the English CB duo of Baxter and Seymour. Those are the ones I'm most keen on. This guy's already 6'3" at 15 years old with 66 strength. Goodness gracious, he looks like he could be great. And I definitely approve of the mullet as well. Right, let's jump into the following game. And it is going to be our final one. Hang on. Who's terminated their contract? Oh, it was that New Zealand box-to-box. I forgot all about him. Oh, you're joking. Well, he wasn't that good. He wasn't actually that good. But even so, I'm annoyed because it means that I've not got someone from New Zealand. I might send a scout back out to New Zealand for next year to get someone, but I forgot all about him. I did get the email. I forgot all about it. To be fair, he had under 80 potential in my academy, so I'm not that mad about it, but I would have liked at least someone from New Zealand. But anyway, yeah, 6 games to go. Right now, we are 7 behind Sheffield United, who have now gone into 2nd place. I really don't think we're going to do it. They will keep on fighting until the end. But if we are going to do it, we've got to return to winning ways and win our remaining 6. Let's start here. Sheffield Wednesday at the Kassam. Come on, the U's. Forgot all about that. To be fair, he was the worst player in my academy. So it's like, I'm obviously not that mad about it, but I wanted to keep collecting players from every single nation. So I think because we did 6 months of New Zealand last season, or this season, sorry, we'll do 3 months next year just to make sure we don't overload it. Kind of like what we did with DR Congo last season as Goodrum opens up the scoring. And to be fair, it was the 3 months where we found Malik last season as well. So yeah, we'll do 3 months of New Zealand next year just to make sure we get someone back in the academy. And that lad who did terminate his contract, to be fair, did not look that good anyway, so I'm fine with him going. Anyway, what I'm not fine with is not having getting back to winning ways here. Any chance of top 2 means it's 6 wins in a row or nothing. Valentine gets away from Curry, and the inside pass is drilled in at goal, only for Cumming to stop it. And we shall get it clear. Jamie Cumming, of course, signing that new 4-year deal in the last episode. I've been a vocal critic of his since the save began, but now he's winning me round. I'm finally starting to see the importance of Cumming as Goodrum goes down this right-hand side and finds Sibley. Can he play it back to him? Yes, he can. Quick 1-2 between the pair. He's already got one from a tight angle. Oh, and he almost got his second as well. Once again, a really scrappy, poor, unconvincing display from the U's. But listen, I'll take 1-0 scorelines all the way if it gets us in the Premier League. Keeping the ball in the corner here. Not enough time for Wednesday to get a chance anyway, so I might as well just get it in for one last chance for a dagger. And we almost got it. Malik keeps the chance alive. It may well come down to goal difference, don't forget. So a second goal could be important. And as that shot goes just wide the post, that is going to do it. Yep, not a great display, but it is a win. Our clean sheet streak survives, our unbeaten run continues, and the U's will keep pushing until the very end, even if it is very unlikely we'll make it. With just now 5 games to go. Right, let's jump out now into the following game. 5 remaining, and again, the only way we make the top 2 is by being perfect. Preston away at Deepdale. Following contest, playoffs are a lock as we try and keep pace in the race for second. So frustrating as well as some of my youth players barely growing at all. And listen, I get it, we're unbalanced. I understand, I know, I've seen enough comments, I've read enough messages, I understand if we weren't on balance we'd get a bit quicker growth, but as I said before, I just don't want to do that due to, oh great hold up. Improvements in weak foot and skill move always going to be up by 1, depending on what development plan we're using, and it's like, it kind of penalises you in that case, you know what I mean? It's like the game is kind of basically saying, right, you can either have 5-star unicorns for everyone or slow growth, and it's like, come on. Like, seriously, that seems a bit unfair for those that would prefer to do it somewhat more realistically. And that's really silly from me, and the Kershmaker bails me out. Still 0-0 here at Deepdale, but again, even though we cut the gap to 6 now, 5 to play, the mentality remains the same. Win all of our games, or it's playoffs again. Worst possible start. Amin goes down. That might be him done for the season. And Preston in front in 18 minutes. We're not ready for the Premier League though. That's just the honest truth, man. Like, seriously. If we're staying with the philosophy of always having an extra youth player in our starting 11 moving forward, for next year we need 3 youth players guaranteed every single game. And, you know, one of Lowe, Higgins or Amin will need a breather. Amin's still incredibly lowly rated. Who else are we going to use? Malik? At 60 overall, it'll get torn apart in the Premier League as Gooderham is through and hits it straight at Freddie Woodman as Preston will get it away. I don't think we're ready for the Premier League yet. I want to get there. I want to be there, and I'd love it to be next season as well. But really, I still think, even in the Championship, we're just a playoff team at best right now. So, second half underway. We are still down by a goal. And we aren't creating enough. That's the thing. It's not even just, you know, not scoring enough, not creating enough. As Dolan is going to flick through to Gooderham, and he takes his time and smacks it past Freddie Woodman, who's been my arch nemesis in this save alongside Will Smallbone, as we'll fire in the equaliser. But again, a draw is a defeat. That's the mentality. We've got to find a winner. Oh, that's a great flick. And there's Mazic through, drills it in. And the leveller gone after 3 minutes. What is it about Preston North End and struggling against them? I swear, man, every time we face them, it's going to be the second year in a row at Deepdale where we have lost and struggled to score with Woodman being on fire. 10 minutes after the restart, 2-1, but we need another 2. 11's not going to do it. So that's... Oh, what a ball. And it means when you get a chance like that, you've got to take it. What a ball, Teddy. Last chance. Brannigan finds Dolan. Moved out to the right-hand side. Higgins is on for the final few minutes. Can he possibly find a late winning goal? Round the defender. Higgins for his first goal since the broken toe. The boy wonder from Bicester is back. And amongst the goals, Higgins off the bench has surely won it. And our top 2 dreams remain alive by the skin of their teeth. Get in! And thankfully, Amin's injury was just a bruise. But, you know, with 4 games to go, I think it'll just delay the inevitable, really. We're still 6 behind Leeds, and they've got a far better goal difference as well. So, I mean, really, they need to lose at least 3, if not at least 2 of their remaining 4 games. And we need to be perfect. It's still incredibly unlikely. We'll push until the very end. We're not giving up on the ghost just yet. 4 games to go, following contest away. Portland Road against Ipswich Town, who we met in the playoff semis last year, and we may meet in the playoff semis this year as well, based on the league table. Right behind us in the table, Ipswich away at Portland Road. Yeah, I feel very confident we'll be seeing these guys again in the playoffs, man. And I'll be honest, I think we'll take them again. I feel really, really confident, man. This is a great Ipswich team. They've kept hold of a few of their stars, Liam Delap, Amari Hutchinson. Don't get me wrong, but I still think as Jack Clark goes through and the shot is taken by Liam Delap as the stars combine, I still think we'll be able to take him again. Might have been on penalties last season, but yeah, but both of us looking at each other and saying, we'll see you again, mate. We'll see you in a few weeks. That's going to be a red. It's going to be a red. I've thrown the towel. I've absolutely thrown the towel. Teddy diving in late. Really, really poor tackle from behind. It's a clear red card. It is over. And this was coming as well, man. Like, this was coming. We were poor in the episode opener goalless draw. We scraped by Sheffield Wednesday. We got bailed out against Preston. This was going to happen sooner rather than later. Eventually, your luck runs out, and it did here at Fratton Park. It did here at Portman Road, sorry. This was terrible. Kieran McKenna must have been scratching his head thinking, how on earth did we lose to these guys in the playoff semis last year? They're terrible. Absolutely awful. But as O'Donker says, you ain't going to beat us. We'll keep our unbeaten run going with the final kick of game. Yeah, how on earth are we still unbeaten? We've been poor, so poor in these recent weeks, and yet still we are undefeated. O'Donker bails out the 10 menus. But I mean, promotion dreams have gone, but at least we stay unbeaten. Yep, top two is officially gone now. Can't catch Leeds. Let's just play our final 3 games and see where we finish in the playoffs and who we will face. Following contest, our penultimate away day of the season, Derby County away at Pride Park. Come on, Hughes. I think we're just tired. You know, we're just tired. We're frustrated. That Teddy Low lunge. I never do stuff like that. Like I never do that kind of thing. But I'm just tired, man. Like seriously, I'm ready for the playoffs and I'm struggling for form. I'm just tired. Like just the fatigue of playing a 46 game league season is eventually going to wear on you. And it's wearing on us right at the end, man. Same as last season. Remember last season, we only won like one of our remaining like 8 games or something stupid. Like, we just got tired. Got burnt out towards the end of the campaign. And I'm not surprised it's happened once again. As Ferdinand fires in the opener and our young Indonesian playmaker gives us the lead. But I'd love to go into the playoffs on the back of 3 straight wins. Let's get the first of them here. Yeah, we'll have that. Schwerman, the German, winning it back. And O'Donker holds it. Takes his time. Game over. 2-0. 2-2 for O'Donker. To be fair, he's got 4 goals for the season now. As our backup striker for next year, I think he'll do alright. He's been okay this year. Well, definitely a long overdue good performance from Oxford United. That really, really convincing from the first whistle. To have done that without Teddy and Higgins as well makes it even more impressive. Great to return to winning ways. Our unbeaten run extended, really long stretch here, and I'd love it if we can go into the playoffs staying unbeaten and winning the final 2 as well. So we'll move into it, our penultimate game of the season and our final game of the Kassam before the playoffs, and it's a team who we may face in the playoffs as well. Sheffield United and Oxford in our final game at home this season. Second half underway. We are still deadlocks at 0-0. It's not been a classic, really. And even though it was nice to get that win against Derby, this is just the problem at the moment. We're just not playing good football. Just not on it. I can't seem to get Higgins through like I used to. And granted, I know he's come back from a 3-month broken toe. It's going to take him a while to get back to his best, but he needs to get back to his best quick with the playoffs right around the corner. And whilst I don't think we'll have these guys in the semis, I think it's basically impossible for that to happen now. If we were to make the final and meet them, well, we are definitely going to be massive underdogs. They are certainly the best team in the playoffs right now. And I've just not been able to get Higgins on the board in this game at all, man. Seriously. I can't even blame him because he's had no service at all. As Callum O'Hare with a brilliant finish makes it 2. Just like last season, our final game at the Kassam is going to end in defeat, and our long unbeaten run stretching back to that loss at Bristol City also, funnily enough, at the Kassam is going to be here against the best team in the playoffs. Yep, no doubt about it. If we meet these guys in the playoffs, and it'll have to be the finals, it won't be the semis, we'll have no chance. They are going to be the best team and the favourites to go up in the playoffs. Let's do it then. Final game of the season. We'll jump straight into it. Hopefully not going to the playoffs on back-to-back losses. Our last game of the season away at Ewood Park against Blackburn Rovers as we aim to return to form here. Come on, the Utes. Back. Blackburn looking for the opening goal. It's Todd Cantwell across and turned in from close range. This is the worst way to end the season. It's going to be no wins in 3, only 2 wins in 7. Yeah, playoffs just like last season. We are going to be the big underdogs heading in to those playoffs. Not many people are going to bet on Oxford United, and I wouldn't bet on us either based on this. I think it's just fatigue. Like, genuinely, it's just so many games in the season. Like, 46 league games. It's ludicrous, man. 46 league games. And, of course, don't forget, you've got the cup games to play as well. So that guarantees you to play 48 games total. And if you make the playoffs, that guarantees 50. And if you were to get to the final, 51. And any kind of cup run, then it's even more than that. It's mental. So many games to play in the season. It's no wonder when we've got a small squad. And yes, there's some decent stamina to it, but not elite. It's no wonder we're going to burn ourselves out at some point, man. And right at the end of the season, it's happened for the second year in a row. So Cantwell's ball cut out. And can we find just one chance with 24 to go to rescue a point and get something at Ewood Park? If it's going to be anyone, it's going to be him. Tyree Stolen, of course, back at Ewood Park, gets the goal and fires in a leveller. And so, as we close the season out with a draw at Ewood Park, and that reaction says it all, we'll take one final look at the Championship League tables to end the episode off, where Wolves were champions, which we kind of knew about a quarter of the way through the season. They were just head and shoulders above everyone this season, and of course, firm winners and deserved winners of the second tier. Leeds did indeed hold off the Blades to finish second and go up alongside them back to the Premier League, and Sheffield United will be in the playoffs alongside us, Ipswich Town and Bristol City. So once again, for the second year in a row, it will be playoff football at the Kassam, and our opponents will be Kieran McKenna's Ipswich Town. Second year in a row, we'll face the Tractor Boys in the playoffs, and we'll have the playoffs in the next episode, as for the second year in a row, we will hopefully go to Wembley with a shot at making the Premier League. Although, of course, based on the run of form to any episode, we'll be big underdogs even to make the final. Have a fantastic day, guys, and thank you for watching the episode. If you've enjoyed it, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a brilliant day, and we'll see you for the playoffs, the semi-finals against Ipswich Town. And if we get there, we'll have the final as well. Have a great day. Much love, and I'll see you for the playoffs, the season finale, very soon.